First stand up. Turn around. Right.
Whoa. I like to shop.
The obvious question is, how long did it take you to dress?
This look was pre-thought. Sometimes it's like I wake up and I'm feeling it, so then I like close my eyes literally and I pick out one thing and I base it around that. And sometimes I was like, I really want to like really feel it. So like I kind of put things aside, and as I feel that I've built up that pile, then I wear it. So I built up the pile and I put it on last night.
Cut to the chase. It's a full-time job.
Full-time job.
To get dressed.
Yeah.
8 hours.
I think about it, I dream about it, I wake up, I can either get ready in 5 minutes and still look like really fierce, or I can take like 3 hours and look amazing, or I can take all day and like seal the streets because I'm really turning it. It just depends how I feel, you know? I enjoy it.
You always have a look. It's you. It's your look. It always is your look. And just talk about a little bit about how it started. This quality of having a cover on a shoe dates back to Victorian times, but I've never seen orange. I mean, what the fuck did you find something like this?
I needed a spat. I wanted a spat.
But where are these spats from?
These were made
spats
for me.
They were made for you.
Yeah.
You said I needed spats.
I needed spats.
But I don't want spats from like the 20s. I want honestly, orange Dayglow spats.
At first I did, and I asked everyone and I couldn't find them, and then my friend was like, "You don't need regular spats. Like, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean? I need like, you know, authentic spats." And he said, "That's boring. I'll make you 2 pair of spats and you'll like them and you'll wear them." And I was like, "You don't know me. I know my own style." And he made me these and a pair of red ones, white zippers. And I was like, "I love them." And so I wore them with like every shoe, boots, tuxedo shoes, sneakers. Like I was like, spats.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You have very good friends who are willing to make you orange spats.
Yeah.
I mean, it took some time and effort, and
my friends want to see my. I literally. It's not an obsession for me. It is air. Obsession to me means you go without it and you go crazy. Air means you go without it and you die. My friends know I think about something, and if I can't live it, then something inside of me starts to perish. And my friends believe in the fire and the color that's in me so much that, you know, I say it in passing, and they hold on to it as much as I do. And if they can make it, or like these are just kids, like they're just sticky. They come off, and they go back on. Like I just have fun with it. I want to experiment. If I can't do this, then like, I don't know. I was going to be an architect.
Who wants to be an architect?
I wanted to do math. I was good at math.
Wait a second. What do your buildings look like?
I wanted them all in Dayglow. I'm obsessed with Dayglow.
Dayglow.
Even when I was like 7, 8, I was like, can't they glow in the dark without light? Like why does it have to be like white or black? And my family never told me whatever I thought could not happen. My grandmother sure didn't.
So you wanted a colorful city.
Not wanted. I want a colorful city. I don't think why can't it happen?
Why can't it happen? It sort of looks like miniature golf.
But like really stylized and really fierce. With lots of clothes and fashion.
Now, your fashion sensibility, where did you first, who are your heroes?
My mother, my grandmother, and my dad and my grandfather, they are very much about the pageantry of not wearing clothes but getting dressed in them, pulling them out, ironing them, looking at the colors, seeing if it expresses how you feel. They were very intuitive to that. They weren't into neon. I was born in the 80s, so like to them it was like, what's going on right here? Why is the black child and also, ooh, it's bright. What about pastels? we got some plaids and some checks. But I was like, I'll do that, but I want, like, why can't I? And they couldn't give me a good reason why. And I didn't know how to do it in North Carolina where I was raised. But my mama knew when I came to New York that I would learn how. So, I mean, yes, I love a Grace Jones. and a Rick James who tried to date my mother because she went to 54. Like, there's stuff around me that swirled around, but like...
Wait, you met Rick James?
No, my mom, once I started dressing in New York City, she would laugh all the time but wouldn't tell me why. And I was like, why are you laughing? Like, I would get Jerry curl wigs. I thought it was amazing. Like, Rick James is it. And then eventually my mother was like, you know, Rick James and I, like, exchanged. And I was like, what, Rick James? Talking to Rick James for?
Mama wasn't super freaked though.
No. But mother was like fierce. She was a modern dancer, so she had like Farrah Fawcett hair and she was skinny and beautiful. Like, she would walk in. There was no like rope for her. It was like, oh, she's coming, and her friends would walk in.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
There's no club in New York that doesn't let you in immediately.
One club did not.
What? What club was that?
They're closed.
Yankee Stadium?
They're closed. They were in the West Village. They lasted a year. They turned me away. And I was like, oh.
That's unbelievable.
I was like, I'm not going to make a big fuss about it. I have good energy. I am not the nicest person when I do door because I'm a doorman. I don't do it so much anymore. I was ruthless. But I was that way so the people that got in could have fun. No one could throw up on them. No one spilled drinks on them. If you want to get drunk as hell, you could do that. I do know a lot of clubs, but most of the clubs I know are
Where's
below
the best place to go
42nd.
dancing? Tonight, Sunday night, I wanted to go dancing. New York.
Van Dam Greenhouse. The party is called Van Dam. The place is called Greenhouse. On Varick and Van Dam. It's 2 floors. I don't get there before 2:30 because I need the people to go who just drink or just stand and are sober. Whatever you're doing in the way on the runway, do it. 2:30, I'm there. It's dance time. Like, I go to dance. I don't work out. I don't like to cry. I don't like to yell and shout. I like to dance. You can see how I feel on the floor. And I dance until the music stops. I thank the DJ, I put on my coat, and I go home. That's how I express myself. I get dressed so I can see how I feel. I express myself in movement, in silence. And to watch me in clothes, dancing, it's great. It's not because I think I'm great. It's like I don't dance by myself. My friends do it. It's like we talk in silence. We don't need to know the names of the songs.
Isn't dance fantastic? Because you're doing something, and nothing is happening, and no one is going anywhere.
Or you're doing absolutely everything, and you're in complete not knowing who the other person is, and one part of a song makes everyone go, "Woo, girl, I know, right? Oh my God, I can't take it." And the whole place, people that don't even like each other, have a moment, and they can't deny that that one part of that song is right at that. It, like, music truly does bring things together, but in New York City, music leads to movement. Like, you dance in New York, whether it's 80s rock out music, whether it's rock music, and I love all music. My mother's a country fan, so I love country too. But in New York City, you don't just listen to the music, you live it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What percentage of your wardrobe comes from the Vortex?
Now, you changed my life, and let me tell you why. So, my friends used to live like across the street.
I changed your life.
My friends used to live across the street, and this place started, and I was like, what is this clothing store across the street from my friends? I don't know what's going on in here. Girls, I'm gonna go across the street. Y'all go inside. Okay, bye. Walked in. I was like, clothes, clothes, clothes. I know clothes, 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 clothes. What is that thing on the wall? Excuse me. Hi, can I see this? And down from the wall comes a beaded blue cape with arm sleeves and a padded high collar. And I just stared at it. How much is this cape? $50? I'll take it, please. I'll take it. And I went back to the apartment, walked upstairs, walked in the apartment, and hung it on the, I was like, look at that, girls. I'm about to turn the streets out with that, girls. Look at that. I got that across the street. Where? Vortex. Where? What? Yeah. Now, all of my friends come in here just about every week. If someone
because
doesn't...
the Vortex turns the streets.
Turns the streets
Turns
out.
the streets. Inside out.
Brooklyn.
Upside down.
And Manhattan. And Europe. And Miami, because we travel. It's great.